What's happening, people? TLP Liverpool Prophet back again with another video and more Liverpool related content. Today, I'm going to be looking ahead to Liverpool's trip tomorrow in the Champions League to Turkey to take on Galatasaray in the Champions League match week 2. Obviously, Liverpool going to this game having won our first opening Champions League game against Atletico Madrid by 3-2, thanks to a late header from our skipper, our captain, our number 4, Virgil van Dijk. So we go into this game on 3 points already. Also, people, Liverpool go into this game off the back of a defeat. I didn't want to mention it, but obviously Liverpool did lose at the weekend in the Premier League against Crystal Palace by 2-1. Liverpool, we suffered our first Premier League defeat of the season. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting going into this game, seeing how the Liverpool players react, seeing how we bounce back, whether we bounce back, how the performance is. Is it better? Is it worse? We'll have to see. It's going to be a very, very intriguing battle. I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the game, a little look ahead to the game. I wanted to give you guys my predicted 11 that I think will take to the field, which is actually a very, very changed 11 from what I usually do. I've missed out. I've dropped some huge names in this game. So if you are surprised by my team selection, I'm going to tell you now, I've done what I think Arnestat, or I hope Arnestat will do, drop some of the big names. And at the end of the game, of course, I wanted to give you guys my score prediction for the game. Of course, so we'll do all of that, people. We'll get into all of that. Before, however, we do that, do remember, if you are new to the channel, before we get into the video, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe to the channel. Currently 12 subscribers away from 500, which is the current halfway mark for me. That's my current goal. The sooner I can get there, the better. So if you can subscribe to the channel, it is very much appreciated by yours truly, TLP. Do drop a like on the video as well. A like is always very much appreciated as well by the public. And like I said, do get down below in the comments as well. Give me your guys' thoughts on the game tomorrow. How you guys feel Liverpool will rock up. How you guys feel the performance will be. Let me all know in the comments. Also, people, do give me your guys' predicted 11. How you guys feel honest that will put Liverpool out tomorrow. And give me your guys' score prediction as well. Interested to see what you guys think down below in the comments. So do that, people. Right then, people, without further ado, let's get into the video. Well, let's get into the match preview, I said. So, Galatasaray against Liverpool. People, obviously, look, off the back of a 2-1 defeat against Crystal Palace on Saturday in the Prem, we need to bounce back. Liverpool need to bounce back in this game. It's a must. We need to really, put the handbrake on. I'll be totally honest. We need to bounce back. We need to fix up. Saturday was a wake-up call for us. A wake-up call that our poor performances will catch up to us if we continuously insist with them. And that's exactly what happened. Just rocked up to Palace. Another poor performance. Got what we deserve, nothing. Tomorrow, performance has to be better. We have to be on it from minute one. We have to bounce back. We have to show some intent. And we have to really put in a decent display. For once this season, I want to see Liverpool actually put in a decent display. We didn't put in a decent display. We haven't put one in all season. So in this game, I want to see Liverpool bounce back. I want to see a proper performance. And I want to see better football, to be totally honest. I want to see better football because I haven't been overly excited with the way we've played either this season, I'll be totally honest, people. So those are, we need to be better. We need to be better, people, in this game. That's what I hope. I hope Liverpool are better. I hope we're up for it. And I hope we go into the game with the mindset of putting the Palace game behind us and going forward and creating another unbeaten run like we were on currently. So Liverpool must bounce back in this game. It's very, very integral and important, people. But I don't know. It's going to be a pretty hard game. I feel it will be a tough game. As for the team that will take to the pitch, people, we had some really bad news today. Well, I say bad news. We had some really annoying news today. Federico Chiesa has yet again been left out of a Champions League squad by Arnestat. I'm absolutely furious with this. I am livid with this because this Chiesa treatment is just absolutely disgraceful at this point. It's absolutely disgraceful. Arnestat has opted to take 3 goalkeepers over Federico Chiesa, who is probably Liverpool's most informed attacker at the moment. What do we do, people? What do we do? I'm lost for words. I am lost for words. Something is going on between Chiesa and Stott. There is a reason here why Chiesa is not getting more game time. Because on form, he's Liverpool's best current attacker. He should be in that starting 11. He should be the first name in that attack that I see tomorrow. He should have been the first name on Saturday. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I feel really bad for Chiesa here. He's doing everything he can to get into the starting 11. And Arnestat just isn't he's just not feeling it. He's not feeling it. Again, he's left him out of the Champions League squad, and it's a situation where it's really annoying me. I'll be totally honest. Slot's treatment of Chiesa is really getting under my skin now. I'm not happy with it one bit. This is someone who's performing every time he's on the pitch. Slot is continuously insisting with players like Wirtz who aren't performing, players like Salah who aren't performing. It's really annoying. Really, really annoying me at the moment. As you can see, it's just making me annoyed talking about it. But Chiesa, yet again, being left out of a Champions League squad by Arne Slot. This treatment is shocking. It's absolutely shocking. You don't treat players like this at Liverpool Football Club. I don't know what Slot's got against man, but something's going to have to happen here because he has to start. He has to start games because, I don't know what to say. Honestly, I can't believe after the performance Chiesa put in on against Southampton on Wednesday night in the FA Cup, or Carabao Cup, sorry, he didn't get a start against Palace. And then after scoring a goal for us against Palace too, looking good, he gets left out of a Champions League squad going to Galatasaray away. I give up. I actually give up with Arne Slot and Chiesa because it seems like no matter what this guy does, no matter how well this guy performs, he's never going to get given an opportunity. Honestly, I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what is going on. It's really, really, really getting under my skin now because this is a player who is really happy to be at Liverpool. He understands what it means to be at Liverpool, and he's been continuously disrespected by the manager. This is where our questions start. This is where our questions start now. I'll be honest. I'm not happy with this treatment at all, and I think Slot is in the wrong on this one. I'll be totally honest. Whether he wanted Chiesa into summer or not is irrelevant. The guy's performing. He's consistently up there. He's our best informed attacker at the moment, in my opinion, and in a lot of other fans' opinions. So he has to start games, whether you like him or not. He has to start games because it's for the better of the team. And doesn't seem like Arne Slot realizes that. Doesn't seem like Arne Slot is realizing that. So, yeah, we're without Chiesa tomorrow, people. That we know Federico Chiesa in the squad. He won't play at all, which is a joke. The only thing I can say, people, is I hope Federico Chiesa. Well, honestly, I don't know. I don't know, people. The only logical explanation I see here is that Chiesa was left out. Arne Slot is going to play him against Chelsea on Saturday, which, if that's the case, then fair enough. But if he's left out tomorrow, he better start against Chelsea on Saturday. He better be in that starting 11 on Saturday against Chelsea away. Otherwise, it's incredibly disrespectful. Incredibly disrespectful. A player of Chiesa's heights, his standards, his level should not be getting treated like this, at all. So if Slot has left him out for this game, I hope it's for Chelsea on Saturday. Because if he's in that starting 11 against Chelsea on Saturday, I am going to lose my mind on Arne Slot. I'm going to lose my mind. So he better be in that starting 11 on Saturday. That's all I'm going to say on it. I can't believe it. This treatment is a joke. It's an absolute joke, people. It's really getting under my skin. I'm not happy with it one bit. Again, we'll have to see where it goes. All I'm saying is if I don't see him on Saturday in the starting 11, I'm going to be really, really livid. And I'm going to make my feelings known as well. But yeah, back to the game, people. After that little Chiesa rant, I do apologise. We'll get back to the game. Galatasaray, I don't know much about Galatasaray. I know that Galatasaray are they are a Turkish team. And I remember a couple of years back, they held Manchester United to a 3-3 draw, was it? They had some decent players back then. They had Ziyech in the team. I think they had who else did they have in the team? They had some decent players in the team. I don't know what their side looks like now, how good they are now, but yeah, I can see this being a hard game, people. I'll be totally honest. I don't know how Galatasaray play. I don't know how they set up, but I can just see Liverpool going there and making it hard again, just making it needlessly hard on ourselves. We need a performance. We need a bounce back. Are we going to get a bounce back? I don't know, people. I really don't know. I hope we do get a bounce back, and I hope we do see a better performance, a more positive performance. But half of me is sitting there thinking Liverpool are yet again going to show up and we're going to make it hard on ourselves. That's just how I look at it. I'll be totally honest. I know maybe that sounds negative. Maybe it is. I don't care. I just feel Liverpool go Galatasaray, and yet again will needlessly make it a harder game than it needs to be. Again, we need a bounce back. We need a performance. Are we going to get it? Probably not, people. Probably not. Probably be more of the same. Maybe we'll nick a 1-0 or 2-1 or something, but I'll be totally honest. I don't expect a decent performance tomorrow. Again, I expect it to be more of the same. Maybe that's me being negative. Maybe I'm a negative, whatever. That's just how I look at it. I think the performance will be more of the same. It will be more of a struggling. It will be more of a struggle. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if we drop points. Maybe a draw. I can definitely see a draw in the game. I can see us nicking it 2-1, but I don't expect us to go there and smash them 4-5-0. I think that's very unrealistic considering the way we're playing at the moment. We need to kick up the backside. So we'll see whether we get it tomorrow. We'll see whether we get it tomorrow. Obviously, it's a Champions League game, people, so you can't go weak. It is going to have to be a pretty strong team tomorrow out on the pitch. It's not a cup game. It's not a Carabao Cup game, an FA Cup game. You can't really afford to play squad players, so it's going to be a pretty relatively strong team tomorrow against Galatasaray. There's no doubts about that in my mind. So, people, without further ado, let's get into the starting 11. My predicted starting 11 for the game that I feel will take the field tomorrow. People, be aware. Just to letting you know, I've left out some big names for this game. Some huge names. So let me know if you guys agree in the comment section down below. Ooh, apologies for that, people. God's sake, what's happening here? Apologies, people. We'll get rid of that tab. We just go back to StreamYards. Sort my thing out as well. There we go. Much better. Let me just bring this down a tad bit down. Galatasaray versus Liverpool. Hopefully you guys can see this now, people. People, that is my predicted starting 11 to face Galatasaray tomorrow in the Champions League. As you can see, people, looking at that lineup there, I've left out a lot of key big names. Yeah, I've done it. I had to do it. It had to be done, people. Some of our players, a lot of these first team players are not performing. They are not up there to the standard at the moment. And unfortunately for me, I look at it one way. If you're not up to the standard, you get dropped. And I feel now is the time for Salah to get dropped, for Words to get dropped. And as you can see, they aren't in the team. They are not in the team. So I'm going to run you guys through the team here, people. And I'm going to give you guys my thought process and why I think this is the team that will take to the pitch tomorrow against Galatasaray. As you can see, like I said, big names being dropped, but it needs to happen. It needs to happen. Messages need to be sent to certain players in the team. Obviously, in goal, people, I've stuck with Alisson Becker. Alisson, for us, was man of the match on Saturday against Crystal Palace. What a performance from our goalkeeper, our Brazilian. Had it not been for Alisson on Saturday, that game would have been 4-5 at halftime. We would have been out of sight. We would have been absolutely humiliated. Thanks to Alisson's brilliance, his brilliant saves in the game, he kept it at 1-0 at halftime. And it's thanks to Alisson's brilliance that we left that game only having lost 2-1, because we should have lost that game by a good couple of goals. We were absolutely dog walked all over the pitch by Crystal Palace. So Alisson, he's the only one who can hold his head up right after that Palace shambles of a performance. So he'll carry on playing, and hopefully, if he's needed, he'll step up again. But yeah, Alisson plays in goal. No debate there. He'll play as long as he's fit. He'll play. You know what I'm saying? The back four, people, I've put Robbo back in. I've put Robbo back into this game. I feel on form currently, Robbo is probably playing a little bit better than Kerkez. I think Kerkez has been better. He wasn't great at the beginning. I think he's grown into it a bit more. But on form, people, I think Robbo is currently playing better than him at the moment. So I would put Robbo back in for this game. So I'd put Robbo in at left back. I feel currently he's a bit better than Kerkez. But again, we need competition there. We need both of these two really to be at their best, because we want to have a bit more competition. But for this game, I've put Robbo back in the starting 11 at left back. Off the right-hand side, I've stuck with Connor Bradley, people. I've stuck with Connor Bradley. I know he might not have been great against Crystal Palace. A lot of people think he wasn't great. But I think Frimpong has looked even worse. I'll be totally honest. Frimpong, since coming back from his injury, I'm going to be honest, people, he hasn't looked great. Against Southampton, first half against Southampton, he wasn't great. He was really, really poor. He was better in the second half. On Saturday against Palace, he came on. He could not play a ball to save his life. He was hitting balls all over the place. They were going everywhere. They were going off target, etc. He wasn't good against Palace when he came on at all. And it says to me that Frimpong is still not match fit. He's still got a while to go. So for me, it's got to be Connor Bradley in this game. And it should be Connor Bradley until further notice, because currently he's probably playing better than Frimpong, and he has earned a start in the team. So for now, Connor Bradley, I think, should be the starting right back for us going forward until Frimpong gets better and ultimately proves himself and tries to displace Bradley. Until then, I think Connor Bradley plays at right back again for this game. Hopefully, he can put in a better display than he did against Palace. So yeah, I've gone with the fullbacks of Robbo, and I've gone with fullbacks of off the right. I've gone with Connor Bradley. Centre back pairing, I've gone with Virgil and Ibu. Look, people, Ibu's been shocking. Ibu has been really, really bad. I thought he was turning a corner against Arsenal and in the international break against France, but he did look better, and it looked like he was getting back to the Canate of old. But the performance against Crystal Palace on Saturday was absolutely shocking. His head clearly isn't in the game at the moment. He's clearly not playing for Liverpool. He's clearly looking elsewhere. He's clearly got his mind on his contract situation. It's so blatantly obvious. He needs to be dropped, people, but unfortunately, we are in a situation where we cannot afford to drop him because Leona is obviously out injured for most of the season for a year. You cannot rely on Joe Gomez, and there's no one else there. Missing out on Mark Guehi on the last day of the window is hurting us more and more as we go on because Konate's game isn't head isn't in the game. He needs to be dropped, and we can't afford to drop him. So, unfortunately for this game, it will be Ibu and Virgil sticking at centre back because we've got no other choice. We've got no other choice at the moment than to start Konate. It's annoying. It's probably going to cost us in a couple of games, but it's just how it is. We've got no one else there who could play, honestly. So, yeah, it'll be Ibu and Konate again. So, I've gone with the back four of Robert off the left, Bradley off the right, and Virgil and Ibu as our two centre-back pairings. In the midfield pivot, people, I've gone with Alexis McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch again. Nothing really need to be said there, people. There's nothing much to be said. That is our best midfield pivot. They weren't great against Palace on Saturday, but again, most of the team, bar Alisson and Chiesa, weren't great against Crystal Palace on Saturday. So, yeah, I've stuck with Ryan. I've stuck with Gravenberch and I've stuck with McAllister as our double pivot. I feel that's just the best way to go currently. And with who else I've put in the starting 11, I feel that's the only real partnership we can put out currently. So, yeah, I've stuck with Alisson. Well, I've stuck with Gravenberch and I've stuck with McAllister as our double pivot in the midfield, as the two defensive midfielders. Across the front line, people, this is where there's a lot of change. As you can see, there's a lot of change across the front line. Through the centre, I've gone with Dominic Szoboszlai through the centre of this game. Wirtz hasn't been good, people. Let's be totally honest. He will come good. He will be a generational signing for us, but currently on form, Wirtz has not been good. He isn't been good, and I feel for this game, it's time to drop him. It is time to drop him. Maybe this will give Wirtz the kick up the backside he needs, but I feel on form currently, Szoboszlai has been a lot better than Wirtz, and I feel on form, he has to play. He has to play. If he's not going to play in the double pivot, bench Wirtz and play Szoboszlai as a 10 because he's more than capable of playing there as well as playing as an 8 in the double pivot. Yeah, hopefully this will provide Wirtz with a kick up at the backside, but honestly, until further notice, people, until Wirtz's performances pick up, I play Szoboszlai today. Szoboszlai's been a lot better than Wirtz this season. He's really stepped up with Wirtz coming in because he knows his starting position could be in danger. Here, he has to start. For me, Szoboszlai as the 10. And I feel we'll see a lot more of a difference with Szoboszlai being a lot more involved in the game as the 10 than Wirtz has been recently. So I've gone with Dominic Szoboszlai as our number 10. Off the left, people, I've gone with Hugo Ekitike. We got to put Hugo back into the team. You could see against Crystal Palace, people. I'm not blaming it all on Hugo, but, we really missed Hugo on Saturday against Crystal Palace. It was very, very evident that we missed him. I'm not saying if Hugo plays, we would have won the game, but I feel he was a big, big miss. Big miss. So Hugo goes straight back into the team in this game. I'll put him off the left, people. Gakpo hasn't been great. I'm going to be totally honest. Gakpo, again, he's another one who, at the moment, currently on form, hasn't been doing the business. He hasn't been cutting the mustard. So I feel he has to be dropped, and I'd put Hugo off the left-hand side. I feel Hugo, who can play central and he can play off the left, perfect. Put him off the left in this game. See what he can do. And I've got more than enough confidence in Hugo off the left. I think he'll do bits, and I think he'll put in another great display. Off the right-hand side, people, this is the big one. This is the big one that I think a lot of people have noticed. I've dropped Mohamed Salah. People, I have dropped Mohamed Salah for this game. Well, I was going to drop Mohamed Salah for this game, but unfortunately, you saw with the news that came out, unfortunately, Chiesa not being in the matchday squad, I could not drop Mohamed Salah. I put this starting up, people, with the impression that Federico Chiesa was going to play the game. He was going to be in the squad. And now that the news came out that Chiesa obviously will not be in the matchday squad, it's really, really peed me off. And unfortunately, it looks like we are going to have to change it. So I had gone with Federico Chiesa initially in this game because I thought Mohamed Salah deservedly needs to be dropped. Unfortunately, with what's happening, with Chiesa not being in the matchday squad, I feel, unfortunately, Mohamed Salah is going to play yet again. So we'll just change that. I can't believe I forgot to change that, people. My bad. Completely forgot to change that game. Well, I forgot to change that lineup. Apologies. I would have put Chiesa in. My predicted 11 was Federico Chiesa because I felt he's done enough to earn a start now. He has to earn a start. I was more than confident that he'd play this game, and then I realised, and then I see he's been left out of the team, which got me livid. So, unfortunately, people, for us off the right-hand side, Mohamed Salah is going to start again. And let's prepare for Mohamed Salah to ghost another 90 minutes. Honestly, Mohamed Salah needs to step up in this game. He needs to have a big performance, and he needs to really pull his finger out. Honestly, Chiesa being missed out is a big, big blow in this game because Chiesa should have started. But unfortunately, with what's happened, Salah will play the game. Big performance expected from Salah. If he goes to another 90 minutes, I'm going to be absolutely livid. So Salah, he'll start the game, but he needs to put in a display. A display is needed from him. Else, you know what serious questions are going to be asked. So that's who I've gone up with off the right, unfortunately. Up top, people, I have gone with Alexander Isak. Obviously, with Hugo playing off the left, Isak's the only one who can play do the centre. And I think Isak has had a decent start to his Liverpool career, if I'm being honest. I think he's had a very decent start. So I'd put Isak to the centre. On paper, people, brilliant side, a great side. Even without Wirtz in there, it's a decent team. So I feel on paper we should be able to get a decent result against Galatasaray. Just run through the team again, people. Alisson Becker in goal. Andrew Robertson at left back. Conor Bradley at right back. Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate as centre back pairing. Alexis McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch as the double pivot. Dominic Szoboszlai down number 10. Mohamed Salah off the right. Hugo Ekitike off the left. And Alexander Isak up top. That's the team that I'm going with to face Galatasaray tomorrow night. So yeah, if I'll just stop scaring that. Get back in the middle, people. Yeah, that's the team I've gone with, people. Score prediction. Score prediction is always the most interesting part of the video. I'm torn on this game. Part of me expects Liverpool to rock up with a decent performance and put the Palace game behind us. Another part of me is expecting more of the same, people. Another lackluster, winging it performance. So I'm torn on the score prediction, people, here. I'm going to go with a draw. In this game, people. I'm going to go with a draw of 1-1. I think it'll be Galatasaray 1, Liverpool 1. I feel, again, it could be a very lackluster performance and we'll be sat here livid, but I do hope Liverpool rock up. I do hope we turn up. I do hope we put in a good display, and I do hope we our performances start to improve. I don't see it though, people. I do not see it for this game. I think it'll be a draw. I'm going to go with a 1-1 prediction. So yeah, that's my score prediction for the game. 1-1. I'd love to sit here and say Liverpool are going to go there and destroy them, but I don't think they will. I think we'll struggle again, and I think we'll walk away with a draw, which I suppose is better than a loss, but ultimately we want to win, which, yeah. So I'm going to go with a draw. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw in this game, people. Do get down below in the comment sections. Let me know your guys' predicted 11. Well, your guys' predicted starting 11. Let me know your guys' score prediction. And let me know your guys' thoughts on the game, how you feel the game will go, etc. Do get down below in the comments and, let me know, people. It's always very much interesting to see how you guys think compared to myself. So, yeah, people. That is the match preview, people. We did a little bit of talking on the game. I gave you guys my predicted 11, and I gave you guys my score prediction, which is, of course, Galatasaray 1, Liverpool 1, gone with a score of a draw. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video, people. Hope you guys have enjoyed the match preview. I'll be back tomorrow with my match reaction after the game tomorrow night, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully, Liverpool win and get the 3 points and bounce back from that horrible display against Palace, but we'll have to wait and see, people. For now, though, I'm going to head out, people. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do remember, on your way out, do drop a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. It's much appreciated. And do drop a comment down below, people. Give me your guys' score prediction, etc. Your predicted 11, all of it down below in the comment section. For now, people, I'm going to head out. I'll be back tomorrow with my match reaction after the game. For now, peace out. Liverpool profit out. Up the Reds. Let's